2 days after the National Day parade, the bulk of the press coverage here in China remains focused on the parade. The Yangtze Evening Post covered commentary of the significance of President Hu Jintao's choice of outfit. Hu stood in stark contrast to the rest of the national leaders on the viewing gallery, as he was the only one clad in a zhongshan, or Mao suit. The paper explained that as chairman of the Central Military Commission, Hu's dress was typical, something much of the Western media doesn't realise. Elsewhere, Taiwan's Now news agency discussed the colour of his suit, which it said was a slight variation from those of his predecessors. Now, the main thing the press is reporting is how the parade underlines just how far the country has come since 1949. Xinhua uses figures from the National Energy Administration to show how far China has progressed. It says the average consumption of energy per capita in 2008 was 300 kilowatt hours, in stark contrast to 1949, when consumption per capita was less than 1 kilowatt hour across the country, while many rural areas had no electric power at all. 2008, 2 million rural homes remained without power, but Xinhua added that over $58 billion has been pumped up into rural power supplies since 1998. Now, the Chongqing Morning News has this story of a drunk who sparked a manhunt after he called the police asking for directions. The pedestrian had stumbled onto a highway in Qijiang County in Chongqing. He was lost and called the police for assistance, but was unable to tell them where he was. The police dispatched 10 officials to try and track him down, as they were worried he might be driving a car rather than just walking. After an hour, they eventually found him and took him back to the police station, where he slept it off. And finally, the renovated Changchun Palace at the Yuan Garden in Beijing has opened after extensive renovations. The Global Times has these pictures of the spruced-up palace, which is widely accepted as having the best design and landscaping in the Yuan Garden. The palace was renovated after joint permission was granted from the National Heritage Board and the Beijing Municipal Administration of Cultural